Oh my goodness, Jasper is so cute, guys. What's going on, everybody? How's everyone doing? I hope that you guys are in a good mood. I hope that you guys are ready for some Call of Duty fun today on live here on the stream, which is what we're going to be doing, which should be pretty exciting. Today is Saturday, the 27th of March, 2021. Hello, everybody. Uh-oh. Oh, excuse me. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all in a good mood and ready for some exciting action. I know I am ready for exciting action. I always am. And Call of Duty is always full of exciting action, although there's also a lot of lag usually. So it's a trade-off, I guess, right? So welcome to the stream. I'm in a good mood today. Pumped up for Call of Duty, honestly. Got a good night's sleep. I woke up, I actually felt refreshed this morning. I was like, oh, I feel pretty good. My allergies weren't bothering me that bad. I got a little bit congestion in the right nostril, but it's not that bad, which is always a good thing during allergy season, because this is pretty bad allergy season right now. Excuse me. So, what's going on? You're all in a good mood? I hope so. So, let's talk about what we're doing today. Let's talk about the fun here on the streams. First of all, for those who have not been around recently, because maybe the past few days you just haven't been around, I did some upgrades to the stream. We now have stream elements doing all of my stream animations as thank yous for your contributions. And we have added animations now for tips, which I've not had for several months due to the fraud and stuff that was going on, many months ago. And I have pretty much, not necessarily 100% ended it, but I pretty much put a stop to most of it with some precautions and things that I've taken, only accepting verified tips. I also put some other security things in place with PayPal. So it hasn't been as big of a deal. Not to say that it's completely fixed. It's not. But it hasn't been as big of a deal recently. So I decided to reinstitute animations for tips. Now, I am not doing messages for tips, meaning if you tip me on a stream, you will not see a pop-up message. Reason being, I wanted to be sure that for people who had been using code words, I know it's funny, it sounds like you're doing some secret fucking spy code or something, but people have been using code words when they tip me to let me know that it's really them, so I know that, it's not someone impersonating them or trying to do something malicious. I didn't want those code words, obviously, to be exposed to the public. So I said I wasn't just going to start doing messages for tips, but the pop-up messages are cool. Last night, two different people, which shocked me. I was like, holy shit. 2 different people during the Street Fighter stream tipped me $100. And we had the $100 animation play twice. And I was like, oh my god. It's a really cool animation. So anyway, the animations are as follows. $4.20, $5 tip or above, $6.66, $10, $20, and $100. Those are all different animations that will play when you tip me. Okay? So that's all new stuff to the streams, just added a day ago. And, hopefully now people will feel more satisfied when they tip, because, previously it was just, I just give you a shout out verbally, and that was it. So now we can go back to having those nice thank you animations. Keep in mind, all the other animations for the levels of cheering, 420 bits, 666 bits, and then the regular cheer level, which is, I think it's just 100 bits or more. And then also all the different levels of subscribing, whether it's a Prime subscription, a 1-month resub, 3-month, 6-month, 1-year, 2-year, 3-year, 4-year, like all those have special animations that play on the streams. So no matter how you contribute, you should get some kind of visual recognition on the stream. All right. Now, one thing that I am considering changing. All right. When you guys cheer and sub currently and you leave a message, it all appears on the stream visually. And the problem is a lot of people, when they cheer and sub, they put a big message and it ends up being this tiny text no one can read. And it's a giant paragraph, it's illegible. And it's stupid because it just basically is a pop-up that looks stupid on the stream. Really, it's distracting. So what I've been thinking of doing is just like I do with tips. Maybe what I'll do is I'll disable the messages for cheering and subbing, and I'll just shout out your message. I'll read it myself. you see. That way, we don't have ginormous things blocking the entirety of the screen, and it's not distracting to the viewers who are watching for gameplay. Because, you know, not to say that there's been an influx of complaints about it, but it distracts me when those paragraphs pop up on the screen. Like, no one can read that shit, you know? And let's also be honest here, that'll curtail some trolling, because we do have people who come in and do troll bullshit, and people wouldn't have to read their nonsense, okay? So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I may institute soon. I already give you verbal shout-outs for all those contributions anyway, so it just makes sense, you know, that if we don't have that on the screen, you could make it a little bit more streamlined, okay? So that's another change I'm thinking of doing. But I like these new changes. I mean, I say they're changes. In reality, we used to have these things, right? But then I had to temporarily turn them off for several months. And now we're able to get them back, which is good, right? So there you go. That's the deal, my friends, all right? Now, let's talk about the schedule that I know. And then we'll talk about some upcoming events that I know. And we'll go from there. So, ladies and gentlemen, today it's Call of Duty, which I'm excited for. Hope you're excited for Call of Duty as well. It's always action-packed and always rage-filled because of the lag. But today I'm going to try some new stuff. Number one, there's a new SMG that I guess unlocked while I was playing this season pass, and I was using the, what was it? The FAR 83. As I was, leveling that up, it unlocked a new SMG. I think it's called the LP something. I'm not sure exactly what it is. The LP something. COD said it in this chat earlier, and I've already forgotten it. It's already completely slipped my mind what the name of the damn thing is. So, LC10, is that it? I thought it was the LP10. I think it's LP10 is the name of the gun. So people are saying it's pretty good, and I've been using the machete for quite some time now, a couple weeks, and I'm like, you know, the machete was fun, but I think the gimmick of running around and doing the melee stabs is kind of run its course. I want to do something a little different. So maybe I'll try. Oh, it's the LC10 SMG and the Diameti pistols. That's what Toxic Baby says. So those are the two new things, I guess. The Diameti pistol, I think, are the stupid dual-wield pistols people are running around and using stupidly. I mean, it's incredibly dumb. Can you imagine running around doing dual-wielding pistols in a fucking military setting? You'd be an asshole. But the game thinks it's fun, so it's in there. I think it's incredibly stupid, but the game's got it in there. Okay? So maybe I'll try the SMG, or I'll try the pistols, or both. I don't know how to do it, because I don't know anything about dual wielding in this game. I haven't messed around with that. So I guess whichever one you guys want to see me try, I could try out. It would be up to you guys. Let me know during the stream. We'll work together here. I want to do something different. Now, the thing is, I don't want to just abandon the FAR 83. If I do now, I'm going to suck ass and get no kills, you see. But I want to basically have something that I can level up. Excuse me. Something I can level up while we're playing here. All right. Ambulatory 2 says, do I remember the model 1887s? I mean, no. Specifically, no, I don't. But if you're talking about, boy, I'm having a brain fart here. If you're talking about a game where I dual wield it, I remember I've done that in the past. As stupid as it is. Okay? Anyway. So, that's what we're going to do today. We're going to mess around. In Call of Duty, we're going to do some different stuff. Try to level up some different weapons. Okay? Akimbo. That's what it was called. The Akimbo guns. I totally forgot that's what it was called. It was called the Akimbo. Yeah. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, that's the stream for today. It should be fun. Of course, during my Call of Duty streams, you guys always wager your channel points based on objectives that I set up. Now, obviously, I'm not going to do machete kills anymore. Maybe it'll just be, kills with the SMG or something. We'll have to see. To try to figure this out. What's the best course of action to go here for today's stream? We'll do some new challenges. Should be fun. Later tonight, the late stream will be Genshin Impact. Now, I'm going to be very honest with all of you here. So listen up. Tonight's Genshin Impact will determine if I keep playing the game or not. Alright? Last couple of times I played Genshin. I got a lot of complaints that's boring. I got a lot of complaints that I shouldn't be playing this. There's better stuff. And I'll be honest, contributions were low. So if people are just going to complain constantly that I shouldn't play the game and then not contribute to support the streams, then I don't see why I should keep playing it. I went back to it because you guys asked for this game for 4 straight months. I was playing it in October. So then November, December, January, February, I didn't play it because I was playing all the new releases coming out for PS5. And I realized that during those sessions, there were games that were very similar to Genshin Impact, including Assassin's Creed Valhalla, as well as just recently Immortals Phoenix Rising, right? Those games are incredibly similar. And I've even said as I've gone back to Genshin, I was like, damn, Immortals Phoenix Rising in reality was a much better game. It had better combat system and everything. Even though Genshin has this elemental system that's kind of like rock, paper, scissors, Immortals had cool melee attacks, combos, launchers, and stuff, and there's none of that in this game. It's way more simplistic. So, I'm okay playing Genshin, alright, as long as you guys are going to show up and you're going to support the stream and not complain constantly. So, let's see how it goes tonight, alright? Matter of factly here, if it goes well, people are chill, we have a chill stream, we interact, we have a bunch of fun conversation, and people actually support the stream, then we'll keep it in the rotation. And I'm down for that. We need a chill game, I feel, in the rotation. Okay? But, yeah, if it's going to be the opposite, everyone's going to say, oh, this is boring, we don't like it, and, there's no contributions or anything during the stream, then what am I going to keep playing it for? We got many, many other things that I could do, trust me. In fact, a bunch of games just became free on PlayStation, a bunch of indie games. And I got Enter the Gungeon and I got The Witness. Those are 2 indie games that I heard over the years were very good, but I never played them. And so I got them both for free. I added them to my library, and I could play them whenever I want. I mean, it could be a late-night chill stream of something like that, I heard The Witness in particular is pretty good. And it says I'm not paying for it. It's a no-brainer. Golden Cold says I'm going to hate The Witness. Really? Is it that bad? I heard it was good, but maybe people are fucking with me. I don't know. What's wrong with The Witness? Yeah, see, Super Scuba says, what about Maneater? Yeah, I mean, I could play Maneater. I've had that since January when it was free for PS Plus. I never got around to playing it. You see, there's many things I can do on the late streams. I don't have to be playing Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact was something that I played because you guys asked me to reinstitute it into my stream rotation, so I did. But the last 2 streams were less than impressive. So we'll see what happens, okay? Alright, so that's tonight. Genshin Impact, make or break stream. Let's see what happens with it. Tomorrow, it's the continuation of Divinity Original Sin 2, which should be fun. We are currently on the search for the leader of the Seekers. Last time around, we got into a side dungeon where we found a bunch of souls inside of, like, containers and got a bunch of new items and stuff, which was really neat. But this time around, we're going to head and look for the next story part, which is finding the leader of the Seekers. Okay? So that's tomorrow's main stream. Tomorrow night will be Fall Guys, and that'll be my weekly session. As of this week, it's just going to be 1 session a week. I know last week we played Fall Guys twice because there was the new season that launched on Monday, but quite frankly, playing it on Monday and then again on Wednesday was too much. It was like overload for Fall Guys for me. I felt like it was way too much in a short period of time, and I was actually kind of getting bored on Wednesday night playing Fall Guys. So I don't want to do it twice a week. I just want to do it once a week, and that's it. So Sunday night will be it, okay? And then on Monday, it'll be the next stream of Danganronpa V3. Well, first murder has taken place. We are currently investigating said murder to find out what the heck is going on, in this game. I'm curious who committed the murder. We're doing an investigation. There's going to be a trial, so it should be good, okay? That's Monday. And then Monday night will be more Call of Duty, all right? So I'll have a late night stream of Call of Duty on Monday night. Now, that's all I know for now, okay? I could be here on Tuesday. I could be here on Wednesday. Hell, I could be here on Thursday. I have no idea. I should know later today because even though my wife has not gotten her schedule yet, she's working right now. She'll be home within like 20 minutes, I think. And when she gets home, she should know her schedule because if they didn't do the schedule, how the hell does she know she's working tomorrow, right? Actually, she might be arriving home now. I think I might hear the car. She is arriving home right now. Wow. What a coincidence. I mentioned her, and she's driving into the garage right now. So yeah, so Kat is arriving now. She should have her schedule. And so I should know, as of later today, I should know my schedule for the rest of the week. All right? Now, some fun stuff coming up. All right? In the first week of April. First of all, the first week of April is my birthday. So with that coming up, I always decorate the office and do some extra festive stuff for my birthday and that week of streams. So I will be doing that as of next week. Okay? Now, what day exactly? I don't know. Hold on a second. I closed the door and I'm going to turn on my fan now. Here we go. What day exactly? I don't know. Because again, once I find out what day I have off in the next week, that'll be the day when I go out and I'm going to get some decorations for the office and everything. It's going to be different this year because this year I don't have the love seat anymore. So this year it's going to be me with that stand that I had behind me for Halloween and Christmas, and we're going to have some different kinds of decorations set up. So that'll be that fun, festive week of April, the first week. And in addition to that, when people contribute, I'll be doing special stuff. Like if I get a big contribution, I'll blow like a party horn or something. You know, something silly on the stream. Now, since I do have, they think they're critics. In my opinion, they're just no-life scumbags. They say things like, oh, a 40-year-old man, which I'm not 40 yet, 40-year-old man celebrating his birthday all week. No, it's not that. It's trying to do something fun on the streams for variety's sake. People really like it when I dress up my, area here, my filming area, for Halloween and Christmas. They like the decorations. They think it's something special. Sometimes I do special animations and stuff for it. So people like that. It's variety on the stream instead of the same thing all the time. It's doing something a little bit extra for the viewers. People like that. So why wouldn't I continue to do it? He celebrates his birthday a week. Shut the fuck up. Seriously, people like that, they're just little fucking sticks in the mud. They don't understand. Any other streamer does something special and nice for their viewers, and they get praise. They're like, oh, what a nice streamer. I do it. Everything's got to be criticized and torn apart. So those people, I'm not doing it for them. I don't give a fuck about them. I'm doing it for you guys. The guys who are here every day having fun with me, and you want something a little special, we'll have a week of fun stuff. Okay? Fair enough? Okay, good. So also that first week of April, I'm going to be doing my Challenge Run Marathon. Now, I still haven't determined what I'm playing yet. The options are Classic Super Mario Brothers, which would be Super Mario Brothers 1 and then the Lost Levels, or Legend of Zelda Link to the Past, or Mega Man games. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a marathon where all day we're playing these games, and I set goals, challenge goals for myself. Like, for example, I'll just give you an example. Beat the entire World 1 of Super Mario Brothers without dying. Okay? And people then will wager on whether or not I can do that or not. All right? And I'm going to try as hard as I can to live up to those expectations and see if I can do these tough things. Now, I'm not going to do any warp zones. I'm going to play every single stage. I'm going to challenge myself in several ways as I play through these games. In particular, Super Mario Brothers 1 gets pretty tough near the end, and the Lost Levels is incredibly difficult. Right? So, we'll see how it goes, but that could be pretty exciting in my opinion. And it's something different I've never really done. You guys love wagering your channel points here with the predictions, so it'll be part of that for sure. It'll be very exciting in that regard. Also, during that event, there will be a special episode of DSP Tries It, because we hit the Tier 2 subs goal for the month, which means, yes, there will be a special DSP Tries It. What will it be? I don't know. It could be something from a local fast food chain. It could be something from a new restaurant that just opened down the street that has really good food. Maybe I'll try something new there for the first time. I don't know. All right? But it'll be a fun DSP Tries It during the stream. So that's coming up in addition to the birthday week festivities and decorations. All right? So good shit coming up. I hope you guys will join me for all the fun. Of course, in April, there's also multiple new games, including Star Wars Republic Commando remake that I'm going to probably be playing. There is... God, I'm trying to remember what games are late in the month. Oh, hold on. I got the list right here. I'm so dumb. I saved the list purposely so I could reference this on streams. And I forgot to bring it up. MLB The Show coming out April 20th. And Near Replicant coming out April 22nd. And Returnal on April 30th. So once we get to the second half of April, there's a lot of new stuff coming out. That's going to be pretty exciting. That's some good stuff right there. So, I hope you will join me in the month of April for a new release fun. Okay? What is the thumping noise in the background? Why is the camera shaking? I don't hear any thumping noise at all. And the camera couldn't be shaking because you can't see it. Wait a minute, is this a Wings reference? I think this is a Wings reference, isn't it? Because doesn't he have in his rules, don't ask why the camera is shaking? Yeah, I guess so. I guess it's a stupid Wings reference. I think. Anyway. Anyway. Wing Stalker, someone saying. Wing Stalker. You guys and your Wings memes. Anyway, let's continue. So, that's the deal, my friends. FYI, we do have a tier 3 subs goal for the month, but it's pretty much a joke. Like, 825 subs, if we hit it, I told you guys, for an entire stream, I would wear jeans. Because you guys have somehow made jeans into a meme. That Phil doesn't wear jeans when he streams. He only wears pajama pants or sweatpants. So, I made a joke. I said, hey, if we hit a subs goal here, I'll wear jeans for a whole stream. I'll prominently showcase them on the stream. Alright? No one is subbing to do that, by the way. If you haven't noticed, absolutely nobody is subbing to hit a jeans goal. I didn't think they would. Alright? So, it's pretty dumb, and I don't think it's going to happen. But hey, if you support the channel, by all means, subscribe to the channel. You get so many benefits, including over 40 emotes. You get a chat crown badge to show how long you've been a supporter. You don't have to watch advertisements when I run ad breaks. Many benefits to being a sub. Or you could gift a sub to help the channel as well. Okay? Good stuff. Okay. Let's see here. Alright, time to ban a few people. Because I've outright said not to do this, and they just did it, so now they're both banned, and they're not coming back, and I don't care. I really don't. Okay, let's continue. Oops, you break the rules, you get fucking das Boot. And now you're not coming back. Good. Good. It was only a matter of time. Anyway. Let's continue. So, what else? Anything else? I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I want to talk about before we move on to shout outs and stuff. Not particularly. I think I've covered all the stuff about the channel that I wanted to cover. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your support. I'm an independent content creator, which means I don't have any sponsorships, and it means that I don't have any exclusive partnerships with any company to stream and make money just for turning on a stream. I make my living via crowdfunding via you guys. You guys like what I do. You appreciate it. You come out to the streams. You chill with me. You interact with me. And you support the streams. And it's that support that is basically how I make my living. All right? I appreciate all your contributions during streams. Cheering, subbing, and tipping are all much appreciated. Thank you in advance to anyone who's considering contributing during today's stream. As you know, I will go out of my way to give you a shout out if you do contribute in any way. That is one major part of the thing that I do is I feel that every individual who contributes should get a shout out, unless of course they're being nasty or they're trolling, they're doing something toxic. But in general, I want to make sure that everyone feels appreciated on my stream for contributing, because I'm appreciative that you guys are here every day and you support me and you allow me to do what I love for a living. So thank you for that. Very, very much. And please know how much I do appreciate all of your support. Okay? So that being said, some things to know about the streams that I feel are beneficial to you. Alright, first of all, if you are a regular attendee and or considering contributing to the streams, some quick advice I can give you to help you protect yourself online. Number one, do not use a name on Twitch that is a name that's similar or the same as something you use on another website, in particular social media websites. Reason being, if someone doesn't like you or gets a bug up their butt about you for a various reason, they might leave this site and try to harass you elsewhere. That's the last thing you want to happen. Going right along with that same methodology, I strongly recommend you close open direct messages here on Twitch. Sadly, there are people who will abuse those said messages, and if you don't like it, they'll start immediately DMing you. Those people who contribute, immediately they get bombarded with trolls DMing them. So turn that off. I know there's an ability to set it up that only people on your friends list can actually DM you, and I recommend that's what you turn on here. Okay? Now, on the streams, all contributions are appreciated, but we have reward levels for people who tip me. So if we raise $50 in tips on today's stream, I will put on the Gunner glasses. If we raise $100 in tips today, I'll put on a vest of your choice. Now, last night I wore 2 vests. I wore the platinum and the red. So that means today it would be the beige, the blue, the camo vest, and the gray vest that would be eligible to be worn on today's stream. So, pretty cool. And if, again, if you're thinking of tipping me today, new animations will pop up when you tip me as well. So there's many incentives to tip, and also many ways that I say thank you with these cool animations. All right. So just throwing that out there. But excuse me, if you are considering tipping me today, all right, please, I gotta ask a favor. Please verify your PayPal account. Reason being, when you verify your PayPal account, that confirms you're a real human. And in the eyes of PayPal, that gives added security. Meaning, if you were to try to commit fraud to screw me over, like let's say someone tips me and then they lie and they say, oh, that wasn't a verified tip, or oh, it was a stolen credit card. Your real life information is in PayPal, all right? So now you'll be held accountable if you're lying and trying to commit a crime. Sad part is that over the course of the fall and early winter there, I had someone who was repeatedly, every day, giving me fake tips with stolen credit cards. And because everything was unverified, I had no protections. And because of that, I was getting tons of chargebacks, tons of fees against my PayPal account. It was completely screwing me over for several months. But now, I only accept verified tips, meaning a person's real, confirms their identity, they're going to get in trouble if they try any funny business. So, because of that, the fraud has gone way down. Like, I went from getting ridiculous amounts of fake stuff to almost zero. All right? It's really turned stuff around for me behind the scenes, which is great. So, that's why I require that you have a verified PayPal account. Don't worry, if you verify your PayPal account, no, your personal info does not get made public. I don't get any of it. It's all behind the scenes. If just think of it this way. If PayPal was giving out your personal info, you could sue them for millions of dollars. So they're not going to do that, okay? So, FYI, please make a verified PayPal account. The past couple of days, we had a few people come here and try to contribute with tips that weren't verified. I wasn't able to accept them. I had to refund them. I just can't. I have to make sure that I have that added level of protection for myself and my business, all right? Now, in addition to that, you may want to consider using a code word if you're a regular tipper. What I mean by that is if you're someone who's going to tip every once in a while or maybe even daily, if you make up a word that you always say in your tip message, I'll know that it's really you, and I'll be able to immediately grant that tip and put it up on the leaderboard and know that it's real. Now, the reason I've instituted this is because there are some people who like to impersonate regulars. They'll come in here and use your name and try to tip and say something nasty or something to make it look like it's you and get you in trouble. This has happened a lot of times. And I'm like, what the hell? I know that person wouldn't say that or whatever. And then I ask around, like, nope, they're not even here. It's not that person. It's someone impersonating them, you see? So if you're a regular, you want to probably use a code word, then I'll know it's always you. And that's only between you and me. Like I said, the tip messages do not pop up on screen, so there's no way that anyone else could know your code word. All right? So there you go. All right. That's it. That's the plugs. Thank you guys for listening. It's now time to move on to shout outs for your contributions. So the first thing I'd like to do is actually refresh my leaderboard here to make sure that I've actually gotten all the contributions here in front of me and they're all accurate. Oh, God, it's taking forever. This effing laptop, man. Establishing secure connection. What? Just fucking reload. It's probably going to crap out and error out, and then it's going to make me reload the whole thing from scratch. This laptop is a piece of garbage. It really is. Once I get through this stupid tax season, which is basically, filing my taxes, paying the rest of the money that I'll owe the tax guy, and then next month I got a giant tax payment that has to go to the state. It's a quarterly tax payment. Once I get through that stuff, I think the first thing I'm looking to do is get a new laptop. This thing is on its last legs. It's so bad. I mean, all I'm using it for, on one window I've got chat open so I can talk with you guys, and the other window, it's the Streamlabs activity feed. That's all I have, and it won't load. It sits there and errors out. It's like a joke. Like, why won't it load? All right, finally fucking loaded. It's like, Jesus, it's just a fucking web browser. Won't load on it. So, yeah, I'm going to get some, I'll probably get something cheap because all I need, it's literally all I need it for. Send out one tweet to say I'm live, right? Monitor the chat and monitor contributions. That's it. That's all I use it for. So I could probably just go get something really cheap a few $100s, but I got to get to that point. So, all right. Let's now do some shout-outs. First contribution of the day started before the stream even started. And he said, it was Timbo Slice. He says, yesterday was a big day for Xbox Yakuza fans. Yakuza 6 is no longer PS4 only game. It's now on Xbox and PC under Game Pass. That's great. So Yakuza 6 is the Song of Life. This is the one where Haruka, the girl who the main character, Kazuma Kiryu, basically was kind of a surrogate dad to for many years and protected her, finally has grown up. And it's the story of her early adult life and all kinds of drama and stuff going on with that. It's also the end of Kazuma Kiryu's saga. So it's a good game. Although, admittedly, if you haven't played the previous Yakuza games, you'll probably have no idea what the fuck's going on. So you probably want to play those first. And those aren't on Xbox right now. But it's a great game. Recommend it. That's cool. I didn't know that. What disability did you choose? Did a 300-bit cheer. This was also overnight. This was before the stream turned on. And he said, delete Twitter. There's many alternative apps that you can use to announce your stream schedules and filter your trends better. I can feel the pain from your tweet about your displeasure. Yes. So, I've talked about this recently. I'm not going to go on a rant about it. I'm just going to tell you what's going on. Twitter, for some reason over the last few months, has gone down the fucking tubes. I don't know what happened, because I used to use Twitter all the time for gaming news and all kinds of trends and stuff to talk about on my streams. It was a way for me to get information, so that way I could talk to you guys about stuff. And by the way, for many things, it still works pretty well. But for some reason, when it comes to gaming and gaming culture and gaming trends, Twitter, it always highlights the dumbest shit that I don't give a fuck about, and you guys don't give a fuck about, and most mainstream gamers don't give two fucks about. Alright? It keeps highlighting these fringe-ass content creators who have a giant following, but who cares about a fucking teenager making Minecraft videos, right? I mean, Jesus Christ, you want to talk about outdated? Talk about people making Minecraft videos in 2021? I don't think you could be more out of touch with what's important to the mainstream gaming audience. Is there a following for it? Absolutely there is. There's a tons of people who care about that. But that's not what's important to mainstream gamers who are looking for new gaming news. If I'm following the gaming trend on Twitter, I should be told, okay, this new game's coming out. Here's a post from a game dev. Here's a trailer and this and that. And I get some of that. But now, more and more increasingly, even in my trends, the vast majority of things that are coming up are like, this Minecrafter said this on a stream on his server and he invited other YouTubers to come to his Minecraft server. I don't fucking care. I like Minecraft. I played it for 2 straight years. I understand its appeal. I understand why people would like it. I don't need to know why some fucking 16-year-old scratching his left nut on stream today. It's not interesting to me. It's boring. It's stupid. It's not pertinent to anything of my interests. And just because I clicked on gaming trends, you shouldn't be telling me about every fucking kid who plays a game and goes viral. I don't care. So at first, I would take those trends and I would mark them as I'm not interested. It doesn't do anything. Seriously, like I'm not interested. It fucking shows up anyway. As if I never clicked it. It shows up right again. So now whenever I see one of those in my feed, I outright fucking block them. I don't care if it's the actual content creator themselves. I don't care if it's some kid talking about the content creator or doing a viral tweet about them. I just block it all. And it still shows up. This has been going on for about 3 straight months now. It's so dumb because I do not click on this shit. I don't click on those trends. I don't read the tweets from these people. So I have no fucking clue why Twitter thinks I am in love with this kind of content. I'm not. I don't need to know about Roblox. I don't need to know about Minecraft. I certainly don't need to know about Fortnite. You know, I don't care about any of this shit. And for some reason, it just keeps talking about it. At one point, it kept giving me fucking, like everyone who was in FaZe or 100 Thieves, those esports groups, it kept giving me all their tweets. And none of it was pertinent to anything I do. I'm like, why is this in there? This is not a gaming trend. This is different. It should be categorized differently. It shouldn't be gaming fucking news trends. It's not important to anyone. You know? I don't care that a Minecraft YouTuber farted on stream. I don't care. I don't need to know about it. So it's frustrating, and I tweeted about this last night, and a lot of people surprisingly agreed with me. They're like, yeah, it's pretty bad. Like, it seems to be getting worse and worse here on Twitter for some reason, that everyone just keeps bombarded with this bullshit. Like, what the fuck does this have to do with anything? You know, it'd be one thing if you were in on that stuff, you were following these people or whatever. But you know, I have nothing to do with it, and it's fucking in my face constantly. So, very frustrating. And I am finding that Twitter is less and less becoming useful for this kind of stuff because they're inundating your feed with trash. So, it is what it is. It's annoying, but I'm hoping it'll change over time. Now, am I going to delete my Twitter? No, I'm not going to delete my fucking Twitter. Twitter is somewhere, for 10 years I've been using it on a daily basis for business. People know to go to my Twitter to find out what's going on with me. But it's certainly fucking frustrating. Mr. Hurdy-Gurdy Man was the first cheer of the day. He says, do you think having tiered gifts is a bit like microtransactions in a game? No, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Then he cheered again, 100 bits, and he says, would you ever play a modern FMV game like Her Story or Telling Lies? They're really good mystery detective type games, and it would make for a really great stream. I don't see why not. Number one, I love thrillers. I love mysteries, and anything where you have to, like, an investigation where you have to figure out something that's going on. I really like that kind of a game. I do. I've heard of these games, but basically no one ever asked for them. Which I don't know why, because you would think that they would be right up my alley with the kind of game that I would like to play and people would find entertaining, but for some reason, people just don't really ask for that stuff. So, hey, I'm all for it if people are interested. Okay? Ruby Atomic Cheer, he says, there's a game on Steam, it's called Marbles. It's very stream-friendly. Chat types play in chat, and their game is assigned to marbles in a game. Their name is assigned to marbles in a game. We watch who gets to the end. It's immensely fun. It could be good for a fun stream. Excuse me. Anyone heard of this game, Marbles? It's a new virally popular game on Steam. Another one that I have never heard of, but probably everyone will be talking about within like a week. Marbles. Alright, anyway. Hydrocarbon 1 has resubscribed for 18 months. Thank you, Hydrocarbon, for a resub and 18 months of support. I appreciate that. Hurdy-Gurdy Man cheered again. He says, I should collab with Linus Tech Tips and get myself a sweet gaming rig. Linus Tech Tips is a very long-running YouTuber, right? Like, I remember that name. No lie, I remember that name from like 10 years ago. And I still see every once in a while, I'll see on Twitter something they're doing is trending. I think they're all about hardware reviews, right? But they're very PC heavy, right? They're all PC stuff. I don't think they do much outside of the PC realm, which is probably why I don't know much about them. You know, we never would cross paths because I don't do PC stuff. Right? So, there you go. Timble Slice cheered. He says, after 6 being added, Xbox now has all Yakuza games. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 0. And already has 7, which is only 1 not on Game Pass. I see what you're saying. Yakuza 7 is not on Game Pass, but all the other 3 through 6 is? That's awesome. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. If you've never played Yakuza before and you have Game Pass, I strongly recommend you play the series. I played 4 through 7, and I think they're really great games. 4 is really a cast of characters. It's like an ensemble cast. You get to play as all these different characters. Yeah, pretty cool. So, give it a look. If you're on Game Pass, hey, you just got a nice bonus, huh? And yes, and that's true, Octopath Traveler's on Game Pass too, but isn't it true it's only on PC? Because Octopath Traveler didn't get ported to console. So it's basically PC Game Pass you can play it, I believe. Yes. Snow Carl cheers says, if the vast majority of mainstream gaming tweets aren't, and then it cut off. Then he cheered again. He says, don't you think your Twitter is affected by the fact that you use gaming terms most often used by the teen Minecraft demographic when you tweet about when you upload? Most Minecrafters also play Call of Duty and Fall Guys, etc. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. Twitter is data mining your tweets, and it looks for certain terms, and based off the terms that you use, maybe then it gives you a certain kind of trend. I don't know. But I'm certainly not tweeting about Minecraft, Fortnite, you know, the shit that they're tweeting about. I'm not tweeting about. I haven't tweeted about Minecraft in over a year because I stopped playing it, right? So, I have no idea why they would still have me in these trends. Oh, but I understand what you're saying. If that's what they're doing, if they're data mining my tweets for certain terminology, perhaps they're throwing me into those buckets, right? Okay. Hurdy-gurdy man cheered. He says, do you see on Twitter today, apparently there are 3 or 4 huge marine mammals. They're on the West Coast. They keep being detected by Navy 6 nights a week at night. No. Huge marine mammals, they don't know what they are? What are they, whales? Or is it they're so big they don't know what they are? What are they, fucking plessies? What is this? I don't know. Everyone's laughing at me. I don't get it. Someone says this is supposed to be a reference to Tipper's whales. Well, you failed miserably. That's not even like a side reference to that. So what you've done is you've referenced probably something from a detractor restreamer. That it's an inside joke for you because you think it's funny because it references something they said on a stream. It's not. It's not funny and it doesn't make any sense. It's stupid. In fact, I should just fucking ban you for it now. Seriously. And other people just said I should. Ha 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 ha. I seriously should. I should just say, fuck it, you're an idiot. And just ban you and not have to deal with your nonsense because this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. So I'm going to read this again. You ready? Did you see on Twitter today, apparently there are 3 or 4 huge marine mammals on the West Coast that keep being detected by the Navy 6 nights a week at night. How the fuck am I supposed to translate that into there's people who come to your stream who are whales who contribute? Are you an idiot? No, really, hurdy-gurdy man, I gotta ask you something directly. Are you stupid? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. That's not funny. It's not even a reference that anyone would get until you outright in the stream said, oh, it's a whale reference. I mean, it's the dumbest thing ever. Ban him? Okay, fine. I'll do it. Everyone wants me to ban you, so here you go. You couldn't get banned. Because you said the dumbest fucking thing on the stream ever. There you go. I banned him. Fuck him. I don't even care. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. That's a fucking supposed to be like a troll reference. Okay, ban him. Fuck him. I don't care. What a moron. Like, no one would even understand that. Unless you're sitting on a fucking restreamer stream who just made that reference, and then you come on here and say it, like, no one would understand that. And it's funny because about 10 people laughed at it. So 10 people got the joke because they're sitting on the restreamer stream. See? I'm not stupid. You're just a fucking asshole. So now you're banned. So now who's the asshole? Okay. Anyway, now that that's done, it's time for shout-outs. Oh, Lightside Hanky says it's a harsh decision. You know this guy's going to fucking be back in 5 minutes. He's going to be begging me to be unbanned. Oh, I didn't mean it. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to troll you, man. Can I come back, man? He's going to be back. So. Okay, let's do shout-outs. Shout out to the following people who've all contributed via cheering this week. You're the top 10 cheerers of the week, and I appreciate your contributions and your channel support. Vergatodo is in 10th place. We have a tie for 8th place between Easy for Stevie and Local Nomad. In 7th place, Major Riot. 6th place, DK Flax 87. 5th place, Angelo Bestia. 4th place, Captain Div. 3rd place, Roosh. Oh, I take that back. Roosh and Captain Div are tied for 3rd place. Then 2nd place is Timbo Slice, and in 1st place this week, Ripley Atomic. Thank you so much, Ripley Atomic, for the big cheers this week. And thank you everyone who did cheer, okay? Excuse me. Okay. Also, thank you to those who gifted subscriptions to the channel this week. A lot of people gifted a single sub. These are the people who are showing up on the leaderboard, all right? Olden McLeod 7, Epic Gamer God, Dan Low the Manlow, OGX Focal, Hydrocarbon 1, Germworm, King Cuck, Chipe, and Nihilistic Goldfish. Thank all of you for the gifted subs, and again, anyone else who gifted a sub this week. Also, Diocletian gifted 4 subs to the channel this week. And of course, we all know, Only Iced Coffee earlier this week gifted a ton of subs. Doesn't show up on the leaderboard because I think he hid his account because of being harassed by assholes. I mean, fucking morons who just won't let up. So, anyway, thank you, Only Iced Coffee, for the big channel support this week as well. Okay. That's about it. So, does anyone else Have anything else to talk about? Any other questions? Any other concerns? Excuse me. Or shall we go on break? I'll use the restroom and everything, you know, and then come back fresh for Call of Duty. Just curious because there hasn't been a lot of conversation, so maybe it's just it's a lighter day for convo before we get. Because remember, when I start playing Call of Duty, that's hyper focused on the game. Not gonna have a lot of conversation during the stream. So if we get stuff out of the way now, if anyone has any topics to talk about. Lindsay Ellis being canceled. Who the hell is Lindsay Ellis? Did I shower? Yes, I did, actually. I'm freshly showered. What's my favorite melee weapon in games? Axes? Depends on the game, because they're all different. The best melee weapon ever was the knife in Modern Warfare 1. Because you had it by default, and it insta-killed everybody. Why do people ask if I shower? Because they're stupid. Especially because I already answered, and the idiot just posted it again. Do I specifically take my breaks to start gameplay at 12:30? No, but that's the latest I want to start gameplay. But I don't specifically do that. Oh shit, he did. Road Dogg had a heart attack? That's terrible. That's really terrible. I hope he's doing alright. That sucks, man. Damn, my throat. Frog in my throat today. Golden Cold says I might not like the LC-10 because it kind of looks like a pistol. Have you Gaming said what's for dinner tonight? I think, actually, we're going to do something silly today. We're going to have breakfast for dinner. I think we're having, like, Belgian waffles with fruit and some eggs, I think. Because we have many things we can do. Also, this week we're going to have beef bowls again. Like, Japanese-style beef bowls. And I think one day we're having an Italian bake. So, really, it depends on what my wife feels like making. But I think she said today we're going to do breakfast for dinner. Which is fine with me. Anything else? Big Bad Buffoon said Sharon Osbourne's being canceled, which means more. I don't know about that. But, I don't know. Sharon Osbourne. I don't know why. Who cares about her at this point? Like, seriously. Like, wasn't it like 15, 20 years ago that she was pertinent for being on the reality show? Right? I think then after that she got a lot of gigs, like she was on, wasn't she on like America's Got Talent or something? So I guess she just gets random gigs. I can't imagine what she's being canceled for. I really don't care. Melody Zelda Cheer says, you ever think of the Numa Numa guy and wonder what the legend is up to now? Admittedly, no. I don't think I've ever thought about that. By the way, Melody Zelda, I'm going to put you up as the top cheer of the day since our current top cheer is banned. He gets a nice downgrade and you get an upgrade because you're now a 100-bit cheerer. So there you go. No. I think I can honestly tell you guys, I don't think once ever in my lifetime did I ever give a thought about the Numa Numa guy. Not once. Mr. Red Legs just subscribed to the channel for 6 months and says, I'm ready to watch Phil handle some duties. There you go. Gotta do the duties today. Do those duties. Very nice. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time for the break. Let's take a break. When I come back, it's Call of Duty time. All right? Thank you, guys. I recommend during this time, grab a drink, a snack, use the restroom, whatever you need to do. And I'll be back shortly with Call of Duty. All right? See you guys in a bit.